Okay, testing, testing. Yep. Y'all can hear me, I hope. Excuse me while I play with my hair. I'm probably messing with this like throughout the stream because I just got my hair cut today and it's like, I don't know, like 5-6 inches shorter. So I'm like, I keep wanting to play with it and it's like not near as long. It's just strange. So I'm gonna keep doing this ambiently. Okay, testing, testing. Yep. Y'all can hear me. I'm just gonna wait a second before I get started. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the game. It's a free game from KFC. Yeah. Excuse me. The KFC put out a game. I'm probably messing with this. Like, I played it because I just got my hair cut today. Week ago or week and a half ago. I don't remember exactly when it was. It was a Tuesday. I remember that. So I'm like, and I technically won. Strange. I won the Curl's love, but not his respect as a chef. Okay. And so the little end screen thing I got was about like before I get started, how I would only ever have half of them, and if I could really live with myself. And I'm like, well, no, I can't. Yeah. So I decided to play again, and this time I'm going to try to win his respect and his love, which is going to be difficult to do. Because as you will see, there are some challenges in the game that I am not good at doing. So I won the Curl's love, we'll see how that goes, but not his respect as a chef. And so right now I'm just like adding the about like whatchamacallit, the things in my story on Instagram to let everyone know that I'm streaming now. Well, no, I can't see. Yeah. So I decided to play again, and this time I'm going to try to win his respect and his love, which is going to be difficult to do. I already posted them on there, but like sometimes they don't. As you will see, there are some challenges in the game load up right away that I am not make sure they're on there good at doing. So they're on there. Okay, good. We'll see how that goes. But not his respect as a chef. And so right now I'm just like adding the about like whatchamacallit, the things in my story on Instagram to let everyone know that I'm streaming now. Well, no, I can't see. Yeah. So I decided to play again, and this time I'm going to try to win his respect and his love, which is going to be difficult to do. I already posted them on there, but like sometimes they don't. As you will see, there are some challenges in the game load up right away that I am not make sure they're on there good at doing. So they're on there. Okay, good. We'll see how that goes. But not his respect as a chef. And so right now I'm just like adding the, I really like some of like the opening cutscene things they have on here. I'm not hearing it. There it goes. There it goes. There. Alright, so I do already have a game on here. Because like I was saying a few seconds ago, I did play this like a week and a half or so ago, I think. Like, not last Tuesday, but Tuesday before. And the reason I'm replaying it is because I won his love, but not his respect as a chef. Which apparently is very important. Because they were saying at the end, it's like, could you live with yourself, only having half his heart or something? I was like, no, I cannot. So I said I would play again, and this time I'm going to try and win his respect as a chef, as well as his love. Which I feel like is going to be really hard, because I feel like winning his love was difficult. So I'm worried about this, but I'm going to try. So I'm going to load a new game. Because I don't think it's going to let me redo anything on my old one, I don't think. I'm gonna go by the same name. I love all the little anime food, it's so pretty. Did it freeze? Okay, there it goes. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Now I remember last time when I did this, I chose the thing that made it where I didn't put any deodorant, and that was weird. So I'm going to be careful this time. Still, the chicken poster gets me. I'm going to go ahead and put the webcam up here. See if that helps any. Because last time I was constantly moving it around because it was always covering up something. So we'll see if it won't cover anything up there. It is covering up a little bit of the fake K-pop poster, but it should be fine. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you can wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Okay. I went ahead and got up. Because last time I did the daydreaming a little bit, which is really what I would honestly do. But it made it where I skipped deodorant. That's just not okay. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling and think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. The name is so funny. Your mind begins to wander. Hey, what? I thought I said get up and add 'em. Why is it doing this one? Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. Okay, so this is where I messed up last time. This is because I chose to allow yourself to daydream a bit about the future, and because that's, like I said, something I would actually do in real life. Because I am not good at getting up in the morning. I always get up like probably an hour after my alarm goes off. So, but it made it where I skipped putting on deodorant, and that caused some problems. And I don't want to do that again. So, also I want to pick some of the other options that I didn't pick my first time, just to see like how the dialogue changes and everything. And of course, if you want to see the like my first run through, I do have it uploaded on my channel, so you can watch it later. Okay, so I want to try. You'll need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You burst through your morning checklist: teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. That's good. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit and strut out the door. Head off to class. God, I love how the food looks in this game. It's so pretty. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Sitting in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. I'll try this down a little bit. It's a little high up. Yeah, okay, go. Let's see. I love the quad. It's so pretty. That tree, it's just so pretty. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. I love her. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. She's such an anime character. Look at that hair. Good morning, Meg. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited and a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste my love of the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babes playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Okay, so I was the one that was in the quicksand box. That sounds like something I'll get stuck in. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semester, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. I don't know why the 3-day semester it seems really funny to me. I don't know why. It's just ridiculous. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I think I picked change the subject to school gossip last time, which seemed to go. I really can't remember how well it went, but I know from my first playthrough that Miriam is she has some serious mood swing issues. she's crying one second, laughing the other. So honestly, I don't think a pep talk's necessary for her. So I think just changing the subject would be good enough. It's hard to see Miriam like this, and quite frankly, exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, you try to change the subject to something more interesting. Also, are you even hearing rumors about a dreamy, enigmatic mystery student who's enrolled at the school? Ooh, wonder who good that could be. Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about this mystery student you read about on the school message board? Any new deets? I would never see deets, that's hilarious. Oh, get this, I heard his name is Harland, and he's no ordinary student. See, she cheers up so fast. So she's fine. I feel bad not giving her a pep talk just because, like, I don't know, that's what I would do, but she really doesn't need it. She's fine. Well, she was fine. They say he has powers. He's had them ever since he was born, from an egg. An egg? Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But the thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumors I've heard. Like I heard he once fought a bear with just a smile. It reminds me of those jokes, what were they? Those Chuck Norris jokes that were popular when I was in high school. It was like, I'm trying to remember one of them. Oh, hey Jack! Sorry, I haven't been checking the chat much. For everyone else watching, Jack and I have this thing where we send memes to each other like every day. And it's been going on for a while. I'm starting to run out of memes, Jack. Just a warning. Now I'm going to start looking for them instead of letting them find me. So let's keep going. You both saw thinking about students so handsome the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. I don't know, this line always reminds me of the like McDreamy and McSteamy thing from Grey's Anatomy. I'm obsessed with that show. I love it. Now I'm going to keep checking over at the chat now. So if you see me looking over, I'm checking the chat because I have it on my other screen. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands onto the ground. It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but she can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Now, her name is spelled really weird, and it took me forever to figure out how to pronounce it last time, but honestly, it's just Ashley. Oh, hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken chins. I've heard all these things before, but they're still ridiculous. You leave Meg's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add some extra layers to make herself feel better than everyone else. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. She does have very weird insults, and they get weirder. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. The names in this game are hilarious. Okay. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. I don't think I would know rocking glutes if I saw them, honestly. I think glutes are just glutes. Ahem. Van. See, look at him. That is an anime character. Right there. Like, last time I saw something, he looked like a character from that JoJo's Circus anime. I actually looked it up this time to figure out the actual name. And I forgot it again. But he looks exactly like a character that would be on there to me. Like, especially that hair. Look at that. It is ridiculous. Anyway, he says, you rang? You've never been sure what the arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Miriam could never be devious if she tried, so yeah, I believe that. I can't believe that the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. What I don't get is why no one's uniform looks the same. I didn't really think about this until I was like nearly done playing it last time, but like Ashley's has a heart cut out and is red. Miriam's looks pretty standard. It's a longer skirt. That one looks a little more reasonable. And then Van Van's is just ridiculous. Though he seems the type that would alter his or something stupid though. Ashley. I know, right? You think they just hand us our diplomas now. I wish I could like do different voices for each character, but honestly, like, you can ask my husband, I just can't do voices. Like, I try to like do impressions or something, and it's just really just me. Still, like, I would be a terrible actress, I really would. Because I am me and that is it. I can't do anything else. And then Van Van, or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. That's Miriam. Okay, I thought that was Ashley saying that for a second. I was like, oh, that's so normal of her to say losers. No, it's Miriam. He's adorable. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Pop. That's his name. Oopsie! I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Oh god. The school's gonna be starting here and his stains on his uniform already. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Meg. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? All the expressions. He's so over the top. Well, they all are, really. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Miriam. It's just me, is he kind of cute? He looks like a baby doll or something. Like that kind of cute. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before falling into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. I love corgis. They're my favorite kind of dogs, so I love this part. Now, quiet down, everyone. Let's see, am I covering up everyone's face? Okay, no, I'm not. Oh. Thanks for the shout out, Jack. So actually, I was looking at like name tag, like little keychains or whatever, because I wanted to get one for my sister for her birthday, who's named Ashley, by the way, like the character in this game. And I actually found one that said Jack, and it made me think of you. I want to take a picture and send it to you, but my phone was dying. So back to the game. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of the school. I don't want to read out those letters, that's a pain in the butt. Sprinkles. Please call me Professor Dog. I love that. I may be cute and a little fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. I love how anime that is. Like, only anime is the Professor Dog, and just no one really seems to question it too much. What, a cute dog's our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. At least they explain it. I guess that does make sense. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. It's also very anime. So I mentioned last time that this reminded me of what's that anime called? Like Ouran Academy. That what's the name of the actual anime? I can't remember it, but it's at the Ouran Academy like host club thing. I'm embarrassed that I can't remember because I was just watching it like yesterday. But like when one of the characters like does something, all of a sudden like rose petals just fly around everywhere out of nowhere. No one questions it. Pop. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. There he is. The man of my dreams. Other than my husband, of course. No problem, Jack. Sorry if it's taking you a while to re-chat, but it's like the screen's right here that my game is, and then my other one's over here. So I kind of forget to look over. But I'm going to try, so don't let anyone else is watching, don't let that discourage you. Talk to me in chat. Because this game's going to take several hours, so it'd be nice to talk to some people and hang out. Okay. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. I don't get Miriam's face right now. Seems strange. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. I just wonder if the mascot, you know, Colonel Sanders, I wonder if that's his real first name. I actually don't know. If someone can like Google that real quick and then type that in chat if that's his real name. Because I'm like 99% sure Colonel Sanders was like an actual person, I think. I'm not sure. I feel silly not knowing that. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles, sorry Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Okay, so this is the part last time where I messed up from like daydreaming in bed before I went to class, because it made it where I'd skip deodorant, and that became an issue here because of how much I'm sweating, because apparently he's so hot or something. So I'm glad to see, or I want to see like how the dialogue changes. So if you want to see the original one, like I said before, just go check it out. It's in my recent uploads or something, or the playlist lives and stuff. Yeah. And this over here must be sweaty. Wait, why is it still saying that? Because I think that you called me that last time. This is confusing. And this over here must be sweaty, sweats a lot. She's not very original. Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Okay, Faucet Pits is pretty funny. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what's all your really weird insults? I love how over the top she is. You both... okay. Didn't have the option last time. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Okay, so in my first playthrough, because I didn't have deodorant on, it made Colonel Sanders give me his personalized handkerchief or something. So I'm kind of bummed that I missed out on a moment with him, but oh well. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. That's taught by a dog, apparently. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. Like I was saying last time, I'm going to keep saying that, but for those of you who are watching and you don't know like what I do for like a living and stuff, it's I take pictures of little miniature figures on food. So the fact that there's adorable tiny food in this just brightens my heart. Because it's not exactly what I do, but it's like adjacent to it. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. God. He's still adorable even when he's making that face. I love corgis, they're so cute. Even cartoon ones. Okay, Jack, so you did look up the name. His name really is Harlan. Oh, Harlan David Sanders. Okay. I remember reading somewhere that he wasn't actually a colonel. I do remember that. But I'm not sure if that was true or not. But thank you for looking that up, because that was bothering me that I didn't know. Because it's such an odd name that I felt like it was probably made up. Because like I know he was older, so I know if he was real, he's passed away and stuff. Like so a long time ago, so he would have had like I kind of expected a more old-fashioned name. So Harlan just didn't seem that old-fashioned to me, because I know some people who are named Harlan. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. This guy's a hoot. Student: hey guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? He walks so funny. It's like kind of like a vampire or something. Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in the school with you as my professor. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town, his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referring to, who appears to be some sort of industrial cooking appliance. Clank. Buzz whirl. It's an adorable robot. Is there such a thing? The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. So I guess it's one of those things where like they can understand all the noises he makes, like it's a language almost or something. Sort of like how it usually is in anime. Sprinkle walks in the classroom. Yeah, into the classroom. As everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep whiff. Now, once again, I am very glad I put on deodorant. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. It's not wrong. I probably should be taking better care of myself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's rep for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. What kind? See, this really tripped me up last time because I was like, I really feel like I shouldn't be giving my teacher a treat because I feel like that's kind of weird. But then again, so is having a dog as a teacher. But since this is a chicken-related game, I'm just going to automatically assume chicken snack is. I don't remember which one it was last time. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide and he locks onto it. His favorite! Okay, good, I picked. Right. See, I knew it was. This is a chicken game, so it makes sense that chicken's the right answer. Let's see. Oh, that's right, Jack. I forgot about BMO. Oh, he's so cute! See, my first thought was, like R2-D2 or something from Star Wars was my first thought because of, like, he makes all those weird noises, but, like, some people can understand him. Like it's a language. That's what my first thought was. I forgot about BMO. Isn't he like a handheld game, not like a robot though? I don't know, I haven't seen that show in ages. Well, I think there might be some competition for a new star student. Me. The furry professor immediately devours a snack, leaving her hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. So gross. In real life, I'm allergic to doggy drool. and that would have made my hand swell up and itch real bad and burn. But in this universe, I do not have weird allergies. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treats on them at all times. That is weird that I happen to have a dog tree. Sprinkles. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Oh, this is gonna be tough. Last time I picked Miriam just because it just seemed too cold to just ditch my friend of years to go sit with a new guy. But I just can't leave Miriam by herself. I can't do it. Cause like, what if Ashley and Van Van sit next to her? Like, poor thing. And plus, like in school, I always sat by my next friend. My words are bad today. In school, I always sat next to my best friend, unless like I had like 1 or 2 friends that like always sat in the back of the class and like caused trouble and stuff. But in that case, I usually sat in the front. But sometimes they would follow me up there instead. So you move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad that you have the. God, why is my word so bad today? God. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. She needs a lot of supporting. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If he had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little bit better. Yeah, Miriam, but then I would have had to deal with you. So, here we are. I never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. Like, that's a lifetime. I don't know why she looks angry at me right now. I'm like, girl. Yeah, Jack, he does look like a Game Boy to me. He's just like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the Game Boys are like pretty thin, so that you can hold them in your hand. But Beamo looks like you wouldn't be able to do that. But like I said, I haven't really seen that much of the episodes where he's in it. I always watch the ones that have Marceline in them, because I love her. And the Bizarro ones where like all their genders flipped, I love those the most. I watch those a lot. I love those. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. This is so ridiculous. I love it. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! Time for a pop quiz! God, I hate these. In school, I sucked at pop quizzes. I was panicked. Pop, yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If a train is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Okay, duh. Extremely. That's right! Forest is to tree as chicken is to... Feather's the only one that really makes sense. That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Since he was mentioning a spork earlier, I'm gonna go with spork. Though I do think most likely comically oversized fork would be useful because it would hold more food and be more efficient, but also it might be harder to eat with. So I'm gonna go with spork. Yes. Yes. Now, a lot of these questions I'm going to act like or seem like I've never done before. It's really just because my memory's terrible. So I actually don't remember most of the answers I picked on this game. So this is almost exactly like a first run through because my memory is so bad. What food is best for a broken heart? Chocolate. Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat? I still feel like I'm reading that wrong somehow because like camel meat does not sound like a good option. Or a pancake that looks like a smiley face. Personally for me, it would be chocolate. Chocolate is perfect for everything. There's no situation that can't be fixed by chocolate in my opinion. But that's not an option here. So I guess I'm gonna go with anything. That's right! Yay me! Wait, they're not allowed to give y'all pop quizzes anymore? How long have I been out of school? Because I had a pop quiz, I know my senior year because I was freaking out because I was worried it was going to mess up my GPA. I only ever had pop quizzes in English and science though. None of my other classes ever had them. But then again, I had art classes, so it was kind of hard to do that with art classes. Like, pop quiz, draw a hand. Which I guess I could do. Is Sprinkles a good boy? I like this question. No. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. And then just yes. I'm gonna go with he's best boy. Look at him, that cute little outfit. That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5! Yay! I wonder what happened if I actually like intentionally just flunked at this thing. Like, would it start me over again? I don't know. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? No, look at me being so adorable. At my next convention I go to, and if no one cosplays their dog as Professor Dog, I'm gonna be super disappointed in the cosplay community. Because this is adorable. And it wouldn't be that hard to do. Well, maybe get the glasses and the hat to stay on the dog, maybe. Well, the glasses anyway. They have little bands that keep hats on dogs. What other way is there to torture you other than pop quizzes, though? Because pop quizzes are the worst. Okay. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I'm trying to wiggle my eyebrows, but I can't really do it very well. So I'm not sure if it's coming across very good. Colonel Sanders, I know we just met, but I have to confess, I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh. Hot diggity. Who says that? Other than my dad. Hot diggity, Meg. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. So, from what I've seen from clips of other dating sims, whenever the character that you're trying to romance, it's hearts all over him, that means you won points with them, on a relationship meter thing or something. So the goal is to have as many hearts surround Colonel Sanders as possible. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! That is an important announcement. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. I see, maybe I'm just spoiled because I went to a school that had a really pretty cafeteria, but this looks like a pretty standard high school cafeteria to me. I don't know. And it's just because I'm just comparing, because I was homeschooled, so I didn't go to a cafeteria in high school or middle school or anything like that. So the only one I have to compare it to is my university one, which was really pretty. They don't laugh at your jokes and they add extra points to your exam. Oh, they do torture you. I'm sorry. Oh, that's really mean. I don't know if it works that way in high school and stuff, but in college you can rate your professors, and it affects like their job performance reviews and stuff. So in college you can get back at them. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Student. I just love how he stands like this. It's like a vampire or something. Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Poor student. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. God, she is so excitable, that Miriam. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. Look at him with that. It's like Shakespeare pose. Hold your breath, waiting to see what food mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. I love anime food. It's so pretty. Look at that. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept! Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating! Yeah, he looks like he just... God, I don't know what's what with my words today. He looks like he's playing air piano, and we just interrupted his solo. Yeah, he does. I'm just thinking of like dramatic readings of like Shakespeare, because they always make that pose. And he does have the flair for the drama. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. But by my calculations, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'm going to say about that. Van. What you think? We want your stupid recipe? Dude? Pshaw. Nah, dude, nah. God, I hate saying the words of Van. I feel stupid just saying them sometimes. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Okay. His face looks ridiculous when he's nervous. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. She has a pain in my side. Oh, please. Well, Van the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exclamation and act unimpressed. He reminds me of like the Dragon Ball Z characters where like their hair goes up and they start glowing. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Yeah, fried chicken is really good. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you into another dimension. Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. So my options are: focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. or savor the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. I feel like there's not an answer I really could go wrong with this, but I don't remember also which one I picked last time, but I'm going to go with heart, just because that is the goal of this whole game, is to win his heart. The flavors in your the flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Along with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? I think actually it was the same one I put. I don't know what's wrong with my words today. I think that's the same one I picked the last time too. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Oh, the vampire guy. Okay. Yeah, he kind of looks like a piano, but like the way he's holding his hands just seems kind of creepy and sinister. So I'm thinking more of like the Phantom of the Opera, kind of playing the piano. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. God, there he is with the staff. Like, he just pulls a staff out of nowhere. Like an ornate chicken staff. So anime. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. Ugh, he does not seem happy with me. He's clearly not going to give up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. That face looks like I probably shouldn't be persistent, but whatever. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel Sanders. Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aww.
You've got moxie. Who says that? I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways and makes sure you're truly alone, and then leans in, and you can feel his warm breath as he whispers, Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. Okay, I don't know why I had a problem with that. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Blank. Wow, you've never guessed it. No, it never actually tells you what it is, in case you're wondering. You've never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. God, I really do get distracted in this game, like almost as much as I do in real life. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. It's just... Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Is he crying? Alone together for the first time, you figure now's the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. I remember which one I picked for this one last time. I picked be modest but thoughtful just because that's what I would do. Because I feel like nothing's to be gained by negging him on. Like, that's just kind of rude. And then, I know he's still going to add an extra spice to things. So, I really think being modest is really the only choice I have here. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoy your food. See, I got little hearts. So that was the right option. Secret ingredients, cocaine. That's a good idea, Jack. It really is addicting like it is. So one of the things I miss, because like right now I'm on the keto diet where I can't have that many carbs or sugar, and one of the things I miss is fried chicken. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were God, my words are just so bad tonight, man. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery were perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Meg. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we only just met today, but starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. I think this is where I messed up last time. I remember it was in the cooking arena. It was like another kind of pop quiz kind of thing, like a challenge, and it was timed, and I panicked and I messed up real bad. I did real bad. Okay, look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. No, I'm pretty sure it's the one where I messed up last time. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? Don't worry, Miriam. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna blow it. You're not going to blow anything, except for maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! He's so adorable. I love that dog. He's a good boy. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off! Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. I always teamed up with my friends whenever we had group projects, if I could. I didn't really have a whole lot of classes with my friends in college, because most of my friends, I knew from my sorority, and so, they had different majors and stuff than I did, so I didn't have a lot of classes with a lot of my friends. But whenever I did, I picked them. Every time. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? Team of two, that is. You and me. Isn't that clear? Want to be my partner?
Aww.
Sure, Meg. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Pop. He's so precious. And Clank. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, Mom. I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friends' duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. So who do you want to be Miriam's partner? Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Pop today. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam. I'm a chef. He holds a banana and, without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. That's gross. It's disconcerting, but Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. No, she looks like she is acting grossed out. That looks like a huge reaction. That's her playing it cool, then. Love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really, this kid? But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island, and it takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, you don't need to cook it. Which I feel like defeats the purpose of this whole challenge. And then using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Don't think so. Or your grandma's mashed potatoes and gravy recipe. That is the obvious choice because it goes well with chicken. Hearts. Yes. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, and comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy! Like that's a novel idea. Couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to get beet red and embarrassed. You quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. That's a weird passion. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Meg's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Aw, Van Van's crying. Howdy there, Ashley. Van Van. Are we working a quartet instead of a duo tonight? Actually, no. It looked like Meg was struggling, so we offered to give him a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. She's so rude. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. Not one thing is clear. She's coming. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel, and if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Okay. So either turn to Colonel Sanders, hunks, in your time of need, or turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always has your back. Now, Miriam, bless her heart, is an awkward mess. So, I'm going to go with Colonel Sanders and hope he backs me up. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bigger with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of the class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and he chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Meg as my partner for the activity, and I shall stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Meg's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defeated by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. Not defeated. Defended. You look for Sprinkles and hope that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy, mashed mixture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mounds of mashed potatoes. The result looks spectacular. Granny would be so proud. I love anime food. It's so pretty, and all the food in this game it's so well drawn. So it's very aesthetically pleasing, as my art teacher would say. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. I'm gonna use sporks for everything in this. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding this same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure of this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If he loves something, set it free. Why does he say that? Together you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you with the Colonel. and then filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the mashed potatoes right into Ash's stupid, beautiful face. Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will you ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Okay, you can't see the dog's face. I'm gonna move this real quick so you can see. See? That's a cute angry face. Hold on right there, Meg. We do not waste food at broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specially braised tentacle octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe. Battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Ridiculous. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. This again. Looks like it's gonna be another game where I'm constantly moving this over. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and it may have turned into the process. The result could be toxic. Too late, and has been eaten. Van, I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. He knows a tip of a tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, but then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. That's like probably my favorite line from the whole game. Tastes like poison. I don't know why, it gets me. The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole class as they are motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kind. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. That seems right. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Okay. Now it's covering up Colonel Sanders' face. That is a very important face. So I will be moving that. Seeing that you've shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building is taken on their vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. So many stars. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad, a neon glow, and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Cover up his face. I'm just constantly having to move this over. Like this a little bit smaller. There, maybe that'll help. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great rep of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Meg? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world's ever seen. And every day since, I've been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting lots of weights, like So many weights. That's clear. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. That's some sappy crap right there. Hey, no, you... Shut up. I'm the one here saying inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Everyone seems so unconcerned about this kid's death. Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. That must be the sigh. The sport monster here to fight a hero. I think I left the first door open? Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me, just as I was laying down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just happening? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence! What will you do? I'm gonna attack. You decided to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love is the only option I got. Why didn't you bother giving me a menu if it's the only one I have? It just got real! That attack really upset the sport monster. Sport monster goes on the attack. Spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Attacking him. You said to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? Cook with love again. 1 more damage. Sport monster won't forget about this. Someone is really feeling threatened by your attack. Sport monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Now last time is when I chose defend. I'd keep attacking. And I think I'll keep doing that. I don't really remember exactly how it turned out last time, but I'm worried that he might have some kind of master attack or something, and I needed to defend myself. You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Determination. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening, this is not happening." It's a sport monster, that seems a bit nuts. Sport monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Sport monster uses Utensil. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love. Sport monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Poor janitor. Feeling vulnerable, Sport monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded edge. Colonel Sanders looks like he's very confused about what's going on. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot pie power pinch. This game is so ridiculous, I love it. Hot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Sport monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured sport monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy. Spare this wretched beast. I'm gonna go forget mercy. No sooner would ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. You ready your final attack? You'll never survive my student loan debt destruction. I love this. Student loan debt destruction does 10 damage. Sport monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Meg. Defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a large golden chicken on the cover. It's weird. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to sign it out was Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Oh no. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, I don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. He probably should have taken you to a hospital. If you got attacked by some monster thing enough to where it makes you feel that way, you probably should have been taken to the hospital. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. You wake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in the front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with Sport Monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be I think I might like Pop. Like him or like him. I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's just something about him, like him. I like him. I like him. I got to talking over class, and he's actually a total sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the Army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put on a hat one time and thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. Wow, she looks so skeptical. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now. God, she is not, not a very good friend. She's like, oh, no, he's too good for you. That can't be a thing. It's just so rude. We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. But why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? There it goes. A little more supportive now. Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical gardens where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said that it was a powder created from a super duper rare dry flower petal, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He's so easily excitable. I love it. He was so nice. He even sent me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with him, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're going to be very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anywho, we both shared interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Cough, fibber, cough. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. Okay, several things about this. One, I think she's a terrible friend for trying to pressure me into telling her the secret ingredient. That is just, that's not something a good friend does. You know? And that with also the kind of like laughing at the idea of me being with Colonel Sanders, just, I don't know. She doesn't seem like she's a great friend to me, but whatever. I only know the story from these 3 days, so, you know, maybe it's just an off day or something, I don't know. But, yeah. I'm definitely not telling her the real ingredient, for sure. Cannot trust that woman. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know that sounds like kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow. Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. If I learned anything about this girl in this game, is that she does not move on from anything. She moves on quickly, but she will go back to it, so... However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone, and you can't quite see. That's probably not good. See? Now I'm glad I didn't tell her. See, I knew I couldn't trust her. God, she is not a good friend at all. Lord, so annoying. Or you can ask her to confirm what she's definitely not texting secrets to other people. You're interrupted. A wind rush in. Cherry blossoms fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders arriving at school on a horse. Okay, so when I played this game last time, I picked Run to him, and the horse like ran into me and knocked me out or something, and then I picked something else where I like tried to kiss Colonel Sanders, and it like canceled me out of the game because I completely lost. Like he was disgusted by me. So I'm just gonna stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. That is a really pretty horse. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. Then he slaps the beautiful horse creature gently on its rear and sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. I am more awkward in this game than I am in real life, and that is astounding to me, because I am pretty awkward. How I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment him, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have there. What a horseful beaut you have there. Dang it. That's what I had to say. You're being a good friend. Being a good friend, Miriam tends to cover for you. Oh, Meg just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This isn't helping. Yeah, she doesn't help. They got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as it say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears in the school, leaving you and Marion to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding, and you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad? You try to get a peek over Van Van's bulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Tell them to stop acting immature. Act like you're not interested in them, but really try and get a closer look. Telling them to stop acting like they're like this. Telling them to stop acting immature is not going to do any good. You sit near the rival. Why are my words so bad today? You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van mutter something that sounds like a bit of a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. And you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal even if it ate you. So dumb. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't really been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as they try to catch him in his mouth. We're playing! Hee hee! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep! Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks him, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazy men are about to come to blows, and I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone was completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I got lots of career aspirations to focus on. Ashley, maybe I can help you with your business plan? Just then, Sprinkle arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that normal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing car all around town, and my tiny legs are so tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly, he loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of his classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to class, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream on Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Meg, naturally this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you sample? I don't know which one to pick. Last time I picked a glass of water, but it ended up being toilet bowl water for some reason. And a dog biscuit, I don't know. I feel like that'd be like he'd get mad at me for eating his dog biscuit. That was meant for him. And then there's a shimmering pepper. I feel like that's gonna be too spicy. I don't know. I mean, everything turned out fine, even though I drank the toilet bowl water. But I kind of want to pick something different. What dog biscuit? Because of its shape, it's baked in. You assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps out and bites on your cooking apron. That kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit. See, I knew it. God, I knew I shouldn't have picked that one. Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. Can this be the end? Getting to a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Game over. Seriously? This happened last time. Not for this question. The one about the horse. That's what got me last time. Okay, try again. I don't know where this starts me off from. Hope this doesn't go too far back. Okay, start day 2. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly click through these and get back to where I was. It shouldn't take too long. I'm so mad that I messed up again. Fake ingredient. Admire from distance. Like I'm not interested. Mowgli didn't send me that far back. I'm just gonna pick the toilet bowl water again. I know that's really gross, but well, maybe I should pick the pepper. Okay. Alright, back to where I was. Let's see. I mean, I know nothing happened. Well, actually, I don't really remember what happened from drinking the water. I'm going with pepper. Since that's the only one I haven't picked yet. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Oh! I'm not your friend. I don't even know your name. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Oh! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... cough, cough. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... cough, cough. Sorry, I think I've still got some of that spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. Cough. To fulfill. Cough. The prophecy! Cough, cough. You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. Okay, why is the professor so mad at me? Like, he shouldn't have been... there should be a pepper that can make you go unconscious. Seems like an error on his side there. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever. I just can't win. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax in the cafeteria, lights dim. And your rivals enter the dramatic announcement. Okay, so this is where the contest happens that made me lose his respect last time. So I'm going to move this over. Because there's this popcorn button. I've never pressed it before. I think it could be a save button or something. I'm going to just click it and see what happens. Okay. So it's just a menu button. Alright, it's not a save button. Okay, well dang it. There's no way to save my progress in case I lose. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. Yeah, dang it. This is where I messed up last time real bad. Oh, God, I dread this so much. Y'all are gonna realize just how bad I am at doing things other times. Like, it really freaks me out, and I panic. Even if it's like something as minor as like a timed cooking competition on a little free little dating sim game. Like, it really makes me uncomfortable, and I hate it. It's one of the main reasons I don't play most other video games. I just play Sims, and that's it. I can't remember which one I picked last time. I feel like I would have picked, like, demand that they stop wasting everyone's time. But I feel like if I picked that, I still ended up getting wound up in it. So I feel like it's just better to just go, you're on. Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I can set my lunch down on it. So be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Meg. Oh, so I got hearts. Okay, good. I don't think I got hearts last time from this interaction. So that's at least something. It might make up for how bad I am at timed competition. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things are at the boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Okay, it's covering up his face, but yeah, you know what it looks like. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. No, he will not. He's a dog. There's already madness because the dog is teaching classes. Move this back over. Okay. God, I am dreading this so much. I hate this part. Ugh. Okay. Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not a sports sings court. That's weird. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. God, I hate this part so much. I don't want to do this part. Ugh. God. Oh, God. Just then, a huge thing busts in your face. Timer ready! That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! Stand corrected. That's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope message leads you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now my chance to shine. That's like the most normal thing she said. I will defeat you, myself. Chicken on mashed potatoes, made in gravy one day, and you're feeling like everyone will press them here once again. It's time to boil some water for potatoes. Think fast. Timer runs down, you're forced to pick randomly. What? God, I'm already off to a bad start. Okay, I got one right. Yes, okay. Wait, what? I'm just randomly picking them, and I was... Dude, that didn't happen last time. I didn't mess up that bad. I actually messed up worse this time than I did last time. Like, it didn't give me an option to start over. Okay, at least it didn't start me all the way back. I don't know how long. I said that I was going to staying up until 11 to do this because I do want to post at 11. If I don't beat this again, I will probably just stream it again and try again. Like maybe next week or something. I don't know. I can't keep playing this game all night until I win because honestly, I am so bad at this timed challenge thing that honestly, I could be doing this all night. So if I don't win this time, I might try one more time, but after that, I'm just gonna try win his love, like throughout the rest of the game. Maybe I can get enough points to make up for it. I don't know, because it seems awful that it all kind of depends on this one challenge, and it goes so quickly. I can't actually read the questions and all the answers and everything to pick one. I just gotta randomly pick one, so it's kind of annoying. But I am going to be up until 11 p.m. my time anyway, so it's 11 o'clock like central. I can't do it. I can't do it all nighter, Jack. I can't do that. I'm too old for that. I'll just stream it again fresh later on if I can't win. I just really hate this part. At least I know I get hearts from hitting game on. That's good to know, I guess. clicking through them. Okay. Got the first one right. It's something. Alright. Got that one right. So far I'm doing pretty good. Okay. Alright, I got 3 right. I'm doing really good. Okay. Ah, I'm doing so good. Okay. So far I've gotten all of them. Alright, I might actually win this time. Oh god, I'm getting distracted. God, that's just like me in my life. See, last time when that happened, I actually put my hand like inside of a machinery and like broke my hands. So that's better. Okay, you are stranded on a desert island, with only one dessert cookbook. Which one do you take? What a hunk! God, he looks intense, man. Thanks, Jack. I'm gonna need all the luck I can get, for real. How far behind? I've gotten all of them right so far. Like, is there no way to win? God, I put my hand in the mixer again. Ugh. It's a terrible crunch sound. Oh, God. Shakes his head in shame. I think I lost again, man. I don't know if it'll let me redo it. Yeah, I lost again. God, I got all the answers right. What? Is this like impossible or something? How did I not get my hand in the mixer? I wonder if there's a way to start over this part. Let me just see. Okay, let's see if this will do it. Let me do the challenge that I hate one more time. God. You're on. At least I kind of know what the answers are. I hope I remember all the ones I did, because I'm not sure. I kind of just like randomly clicked on some of them, so I really don't know. I hate this. Alright, so I know it's Celsius. It's 11. Okay. Alright, I don't remember this one. Gratitude? Yeah, okay. Okay, good. I really should write these down. Okay. God, okay. Oh, God. God, there's no right answer here. There is no right answer. Because now I think I've picked all of them. God, there's no way to win this? Yep, I broke my hand again. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more time. God, this is really irritating. Because it really does seem like every option makes me lose after that certain point. And it's just really annoying. Get to the part. No, Celsius. $11. Gratitude. Okay, I thought that was the right one last time. Sizzling? Wait. Okay, I really should just write these down. What? Can I just start over? I've already answered way too many of them wrong. Okay, I know I said that was gonna be the last time I tried, but I'm gonna try one more time. One more time. God, how many tries does this been now? I would say third time's the charm, but, or yeah, third time's the charm, but I think I'm already on my third already. Okay, this is gonna be the last time. Celsius. $11. Yeah, you're probably right, Jack. I'm probably gonna try one more time. Or at least one more time. I'm just really mad that I can't get this. Cut! Ah! Yeah, I'm gonna start over. Okay, for real, last time. This is for real the last time. I like this little loading screen, it's really pretty. Celsius. Okay. 11. Gratitude. It's the only ones I know for sure. So now, kind of in a gray area now. Recruits. That's right. Okay, small town. Okay. Bubbling? God. Dang it. Oh well, I'm gonna keep going. Alright, this is where the questions just don't matter anymore. Because at this point, like, I've chosen all of them and they're all wrong. So, yeah, there's no way I can win, I feel like now. I'm just so upset right now. Yeah, none of these are relevant, so that means none of these really work. Yeah. Yep, that was the sound of me breaking my hands again, because I put them in the mixer. Yeah, head and shame. Yeah, I don't think... There's just no way to win this. God. I'm so mad. What I might do is watch someone else's playthrough of this game and see what they chose. That's what I might end up doing. I feel like that's cheating, but at this point, I'm desperate. Okay. The last one was silence. Okay. I'm actually gonna write down all these and see if I can figure it out. Because I'm probably gonna end up doing this again. If I don't win again at the end of this playthrough, then I'm gonna stream this again. I'm gonna keep streaming this every weekend until I freaking get it. Because now I'm determined. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a complete dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. I don't like her. I dislike her even more just because of how frustrated I am that I can't win this. Oh no, it couldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Megan's injury. Yeah, because my hand got in the loud crunch and my hands got in the mixer. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose we should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, that's because I'm the sweetest. I skipped straight to dessert. Under the white chocolate dome, you find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Meg to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream of delicate white chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you find delicate fried cheese croissant, or croquette. I think it's croquette. On top of a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, and tender nougat and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. Hee hee hee. God, I don't like her. As he places a sauce-covered finger onto his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage you feel, or put yourself between Colonel Sanders and Ashley. I'm just going to internalize my rage. It sounds healthy. Your rage begins to burn so intensely within your eyes that you burst into flames. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall up your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. God, that's a lot of rage. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. Probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. Yeah, that sounds healthy. You're right. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. Also, you randomly catch on fire. It doesn't really sound safe. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. Yeah, because bursting into flames is not normal. That is not something that happens to people. That is not okay. Not to mention, my hands went into the mixer and they cracked audibly. Like, how am I not, like, passing out from, like, shock or something? I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. Yeah, fill your fryer. That's weird. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. That is exactly what I think in real life and in this game. Well, then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Obstetrician. Is that where they do something with like glasses and eyes and stuff? I don't remember. I was passionate about justice, and I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I failed as a mule handler. That sounds like that'd be a painful thing to fail at. Because they could kick you, and that would hurt. That one was exceptionally humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. Oh dear. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but I haven't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sayer changes focus, you can see something ignite inside him, a burning passion. Hopefully it's not the same burning passion that ignited my eyebrows earlier. Bless his heart. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. Okay, so now I'm kind of like hoping that me failing the cooking competition is just something that happens in the game, that there's no actual way for me to win that thing, and it leads to this whole dialogue and touching moment with him or something. Maybe that's how I win, because I really feel like it's impossible to win that cooking contest. I really do. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Oh dear. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's Spork Monster. Gorko, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Porco, my twin! I'm Gorko, and I'm here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borgo? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. See, I knew it. Excuse me. Colonel Sayer smirks. He was already on the same page as you. It's just, we beat Borgo pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If we could take it back, I would. I think what Meg is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose. We really don't need a fight. It's just, we've got these pointy teeth and claws, and all better for enjoying tasty food. Surely you like to eat, don't we? Don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes, and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this. You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it in one gulp. God, a biscuit sounds really good right now. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students you came upon, who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. That's hard to say. I don't know why I have a saying that. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no, I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at the school. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast an evil enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. I think we know who that is. A magic spell book? Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Meg. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. Ew, go back to his place, huh? A personal invite. I can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Colonel Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with other ambitious chefs. Well, there is something, a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish he might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? This seems like this could be a really touching, moment. So I want to go with reveal. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux Hideaway. Now, in real life, I had been working on recipe for coleslaw because I eat coleslaw a lot because I meal prep pulled pork, and so it goes with coleslaw really good. So I do eat it a lot, and I do have a recipe or two for it. So this is very me, because otherwise I don't really cook. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste longer and think back on this moment. Coleslaw doesn't last very long, man. You should not be keeping that for too long. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. He sure is. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be a perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items you can look closer at. Each item seems to resonate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Okay. I think I'm going to go with this weird baby picture. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he's forced, he figures this must be Colonel Sanders himself. He came out of the womb with facial hair that was already gray or white or whatever. That's silly. Let's see. That, or maybe it's a drumstick that seems like he'd be waving like a rattle. Let's see. Another picture. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? That's not too weird. I feel like that's not that weird. Maybe a little. Maybe I'm biased to it because one of my art assignments back in college was we had to manipulate photo negatives of someone had donated to our school, and a lot of them were baby pictures. And so I do have a lot of legit photos of babies in my apartment, or I used to. They're in storage now because I don't have that much room. But they're pictures of babies that I don't know who they are. I don't know this baby. And they're all pictures that look like they're from the 60s and stuff. And so that baby's clearly no longer a baby anymore. But I don't know. So I feel like I'm not the best judge of whether having a framed baby picture of yourself is normal or not. Just because I've framed baby pictures of other people I don't know. So having one of myself doesn't seem that strange. I don't have any framed baby pictures of myself anywhere. I do have some old pictures of me that where I was considerably younger. I have an old picture of my husband and I framed somewhere where we're I think we're in our teens or something, because I've known him for a really long time. So I do have old pictures of us together. But I feel like that's not as weird since it's me and my husband, and we live in this apartment together, so I guess it makes more sense. And I have like a family portrait of like my family. It's a really old picture of all of us. It's before my brother like had facial hair, so it looks really weird to me. Anyway, so let's click on another thing. Let's see. Last time I picked another picture and then the urn. And the urn is just like the ashes of like his failures or something silly like that. So go with this candle. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Yeah, this is silly. Okay, that's a good point, Jack. If they had facial hair as a baby, that's pretty impressive. Though I feel like that's probably some kind of like messed up gene or something that's probably not something you would be talking about. Okay, so now it's gonna actually let me pick another item. Okay. Alright, so which one should I pick? It looks like the view is an option, which is weird. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. This did not happen last time. So this is new. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I've never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you stand in the middle of something? You open the window and crack, and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. That seems silly. That's fun. Tap on items, discover more. Okay, discover more. Let's see. I know this one. This is like... Actually, I don't remember what this one was. I think this is safe. Yeah. I'm gonna do this candle. This seems like a weird thing. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69. That sounds like that would smell bad. No, it's one of the candles. No, it's one of the secret ingredient recipes. Oh god, I can't. Why are my words so bad? It's not that late. It's not like so late where I'd be messing this up so bad. No, it's one of these secret ingredient. God, okay, one more time. No, it's one of these secret recipe ingredients. It's blank. Okay, so last time I played this, like for a stream, I never learned any of the other blanks of these secret ingredients and stuff. So I feel like that's something. Okay, tap on another item. I don't think it let me tap this many last time. So I think I actually have to keep doing it till the closet opens or something. Chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. That's gross. Texture was the important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. God, this is so gross. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." I don't know where this is the state bird of Kentucky. Yeah. The closet's open now. Yes. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. This is so creepy. The jacket is a bit big for you. Well, duh. He's an upside-down triangle of a man. But it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. God, I am so creepy, man. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? God. If he comes down and sees me trying on his clothes, that's gonna be, like, super embarrassing. God. Yep. Knew it. See, what I think the secret ingredient is, I don't know. It does definitely taste peppery. I don't know. I honestly think there isn't a secret ingredient, really. It's just a bunch of random ones or something. I don't know. But I suppose it could just be some random, like, chemical, like, substance they made in, like, their factory. I feel like this fried chicken isn't as natural as they let it on to be, you know? Yeah, that's how fast food is. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket, which is a very reasonable thing for a person to ask.
Aww.
I don't usually loan this out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forget to take it off. So, you decide now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Okay, so last time I just told him I was cold. Because honestly, that's what I would do if I got caught doing this. Which I would never actually do because I'm not crazy. But I want to pick something different. Especially now that I figured out that I can go back to the last load of our last save spot. I think I'm going to make my big move. Whoa, 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 this isn't that kind of game. Oh, dang it. Not that we blame you for trying. But still, game over. This is just not going my way today. What? It starts all the way back here? Okay, I'm just gonna click through these until I get back to this place. Those are really good looking biscuits though. God, I said this last time I was playing this game, that this game makes me hungry and I wish I brought a snack with me. And I didn't think to bring a snack with me this time. I don't know why. We'll think about it next time. Reveal. I might end up having to play this longer than 11. Okay, now I know how to pick the candle. Okay. Let's go ahead and pick the urn again. Okay, take a closer look at the large urn sitting nearby pedestal. It's not a pedestal, that is a side table, that is different. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty. When you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." So silly. Poor guy. Okay. Another one. Let's go ahead and gaze out the window again. Deal with him. I know the secret. I think it's the safe. Yeah, so mostly where you keep the secret ingredient. You think for a moment what number important Colonel Sanders, then it dawns on you. As soon as you can feel it dial 111111, safe opens. Inside you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? I don't know what that is. Okay, opens. And then I'd be really creepy for a few minutes and try on someone's clothes so they're not in the room. It's just so weird.
Aww.
Okay, so we already know that making my move makes me lose the game. I know it's fine if I tell them that I'm cold. I had not picked up fess up and tell the truth. No, you're right, Jack. The candle does look gravy. My first thought was pumpkin spice, but that could just be because I'm in fall mode. I think I'm gonna go with fess up and tell the truth. This is the only one I haven't picked yet. You confess. Yes, more hearts! I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. God, I am a drama llama. Lord. Like, I have so much rage inside that I burst into flames in my eyebrows, and then I just run out of some random dude's door. God. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Well, good game, Meg, because you're being a drama llama. Like, that's enough. Colonel? Yes, Meg? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into slumber. Dream sequence! This is so cute. Like, I wish they did a little slower so you actually could see them all floating by on chicken legs or whatever, but whatevs. You wait till a beautiful morning at Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Can we just take a moment to say, like, just point out that the word Colonel is weird? Like, when I was typing in, like, Colonel Sanders, like, for, like, the title of my first stream, I had to ask my husband how to spell Colonel, because this didn't look right to me, because there's no R in it. The English language is weird. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Longer blank. In some jurisdictions, long blank isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? And now I'm trying to think, like, what ingredient could, like, not be legal to places? The only thing I think of is, like, what I was saying earlier is, like, random chemicals or something. Because I know in the U.S. there's chemicals and stuff that we can put in our food here that are, like, aren't legal in other countries to do it. I don't remember what they are. I just remember it, like, there was some food I couldn't get while I was in Germany when I was in high school that I could get here in the U.S. And that was because of, like, one of the ingredients in it was, like, labeled a carcinogen, like it caused cancer or something, and so it was outlawed in Germany. I don't remember what it was. That was a really long time ago. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. That's not simple, man. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So would you say we're the perfect match? I think he likes me. You're right, Jack. It might actually be cocaine. But I think that's illegal everywhere. How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Oh. I got real excited for a second there. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Take him down a peg or flatter him? We'll flatter him, of course. Hearts! Yeah, more hearts! I have gotten more hearts from him in this playthrough than I did my first, so maybe it might make up for me losing that time competition. I hope. Cross your fingers. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. God, how dramatic. This whole game is full of drama llamas. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. God, I am a mess. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something would happen to you. It's okay, but now, as it turns out, you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I'll get to know the little guy. I really can't imagine Pop being like some like playboy's gonna try and take things too far, you know? He seems kind of dense. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however, bottling up the details. Your own night is just too much to bear. Yes, I have learned that bottling up anything is not a good idea, because your eyebrows will burst into flames. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. God, I am making that sound a lot dirtier than it really was. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Who talks like this? I've been obsessed. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, I don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agreed to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Hee Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Oh, why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is a horse that Colonel Sanders rides at school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? Got some nerve, Meg, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. I'll never give up, ever! Colonel Sanders arrives. Just as it appears that things are getting to a boiling point, a naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been up. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Meg, how's that hand feeling? Oh, he's only just now asking me about my hand? Really? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. No, my hands are probably crushed. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? You said I almost broke a nail winning so hard. She's so irritating. Technically, I don't believe the winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her? What about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? Wink. Look at her winking. It was clear your passion about your food is received. Okay. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. Okay. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Skizzy, Meg. I am more capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Meg. Ignoring Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself on how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, take out the spellbook you recovered from yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book. It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of, grimoire? I remember now. I was supposed to look up that word last time because I didn't know what it was, but I forgot to look it up. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. The grimoire? Am I saying that right? I don't know. Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? That's a very good point. I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edge of the page. I could use the spell here that says it would erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. She looks unimpressed with me. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic, like maybe tie a string around your finger? She's right though, this one time, because that is extremely drastic. Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty darn good excuse to try it out. I am not going to do it. You take your best friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you there's nothing to be afraid of. cute little nose scrunches up and begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry, which for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs seem rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window, and the room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on a cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. It begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you to never come here again. Terrence, I will destroy you. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool falling off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem, I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Meg, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. But before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted. I told you to save it for after class. But I missed you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? He does seem a bit clingy then. Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. Oh, he's dumb. Never mind, he's not clingy, he's just dumb. That's a really cute thing to say, Miriam. What happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. And it meant so much to me that I made you this. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out the room. Man, a lot of drama llamas in this game. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from the lives ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam! Trademarketed. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approached. See you all in the arena. Before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Oh, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know this breakup is no joke. Even at the source of frustration, is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to settle up Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else we meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. That's good advice. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea on how to spend your time before the exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart Ashley. As planned, begin to run through the quick test of the recipe you've been working on, Meg's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram dish is interrupted by Colonel Sanders and a flurry of petals, it seems. Seems weird. Meg, what are you doing here? It's still time. There's still time before the exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. I'm usually happy to share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you the cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your remaining desires, but your decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. You ignore it, like there's no sound at all. You fess up about your practice dish. There's no way I'm letting something burn, just to prove a point. Hearts! Yeah! Okay, I got you. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell pot pie from 400 yards. That's oddly specific distance, but you expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. I knew it was a pot pie from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie, with all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no! I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth! Wow. Are all pot pies, like, cooked in a bowl like that? That looks like a pie, like in a pie shell. I don't know anything about cooking. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. Varies with staff again. Oh, see, you can't see his face, but you need to see his face, because his face is silly in this. See? He's getting weepy over some pie. That's silly. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin! Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up the cook-up of a lifetime. Okay. I can't remember if this is timed or not. I don't remember how this goes. So, get ready. Alright. You said that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing were just the dishes to pull off the edge to victory. I love mac and cheese. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass with several sheets of tweezers, and she's definitely prepared to go big, going small. I love those like little videos of like tiny miniature cooking videos, and like that's what I'm picturing her setup to look like. They're so cute. If you haven't like seen those videos like on Vine back when Vine was the thing, you need to go look them up on like on Instagram because I know they're still on there. It's just really cute. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something he's been practicing. His original recipe, fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10, with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they practice or prepare their food. Wow, it's getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken and as it levitates to the air. That's intense. Egg wash. Miriam firstly injects ingredients into a itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, faster blaster. Oh, that's hard to say. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Ugh. Let's rock and roid! Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray at the lightning speed. Show personality spatula. Oh god, I love that. Forgot how good that one is. Ian Clank gets in on it. 5 dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. That's hard to say. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? That's a valid point. It's a singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance will uprise and will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out, and she's going to use some dark magic to turn the tide. You've got the book of your own, but you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's most certainly evil magic? No, I'm going to do it the hard way. Especially considering, like, in the last challenge that I lost, Curls specifically used the term doing things the hard way or easy way out. So I feel like I need to pick the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do this the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I knew that was the right choice. I believe in you, Meg. Yes, more hearts. Yes. I'm getting so many more hearts from him this time than my last playthrough. I hope I win this time. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Meg, since we were little kids because I'm your best friend forever. She is so dramatic. You turn to notice that Miriam's at your station cheering for you. Is she not doing her own dish? Miriam, what about your dish? Oh, there it is. If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done. So I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet. But Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into her boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient! Oh no. However, she doesn't know that you lied about the secret ingredient that was made up, and where in the world did she even find item nude from anyway? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your eyes. It is I, Steve, the sport monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorgo? You're not here to battle me, are you? We sport monsters are many. I think Gorgo has a day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I say you're pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I kind of middle something. Do you mind? Steve the sport monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Oh yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in the pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a sports pup back in the old country. You can feel sport monsters wanting to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was possibly lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like at the time in the monster school where I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class and then I woke up. He tells a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered for this huge setback, you don't know how you'll ever win. Oh, obviously. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. God. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Meg, you have chosen me. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you summon immediately fades back out. You've interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. This is intense, man. You know that with this power, you could do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Meg. We have suffered some setbacks, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides you have earned his support. I've been watching you today. I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. So Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can make surprising results that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting that we combine our forces and form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. Wow, an angry looking dog. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop and Clank. From off-screen, you hear a pure, innocent giggle that only could come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying! Sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook on the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I must say. It's not the worst prank in the school's history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks, clank. Where did the pressure cooker run off to? You wait to hear a signature whirl, beep, or other onomatopoeia. I got that word right this time. But there's none. Somehow, he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students! Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. Well, 3 days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. That is so cute. My word, it's so delicate, so teeny tiny. I have no idea how to say that. I spy a float in the itty bitty bowl. Yes, Chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal's been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+! Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Mary was overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Meg, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an ex-tuned urchin shell topped with caviar. Subtlety is not one of his specialties here, clearly. Message restricted. I don't know what your message is, Jack, but it says that the message was restricted. I don't know what that means. If you can try again and if it doesn't work, you can just feel free to message it to me on Instagram. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second? Different colored types of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles! A bit much, don't you think? It's exactly what I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni. Am I saying that right? I think I am. But he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh everywhere. Woof woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch! My tongue! Professor appears to be having a large reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. Keepeth by poking my tongue. Oh, that's hard to say. Oh, okay. Alright, so it was just a deleted comment. Okay. Alright. I was wondering, because I know, like, I have like, some setting on the chat, I think, where it, like, censors out, like, some words and stuff, so. Wasn't sure if that, like, it, like, malfunctioned or something. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles would make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour! Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last time we've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know. Now a dog that drink and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight and a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue connected by sugar glass. Oh, that doesn't actually sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. You don't eat the food? At a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Meg? I told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say, it is beautiful. However, is this a cooking competition at a cooking school? Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And I did a really good job cooking it, too. I didn't realize we were supposed to be having an eating exam. If I want to be judged on eating, I would have gone to this College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disturb this sugar spiral. If food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley. She finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. Oh, finally they see her, the real her. You wouldn't know high and clean if it cooked you. Oh, that's dumb. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be a fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me either. Well, yeah, because they're probably going to have to re-enroll in school again. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. Two chefs! What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese, that looks so good, has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Yeah, probably be careful this time. That looks so good. Oh no! I don't have a good feeling about this. And from somewhere in the room, a little drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in the kitchen, you give me this thing. And it's completely blew me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality to another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. It's about time. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now the school year, air quotes, year, is complete. Everyone has graduated. The students return to the last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cookie arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog in the house! Ow ow! You know Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone they're committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. Now, I was talking to my husband like a few days ago or something about like potential cosplays I want to do, and one of the ones I mentioned was the casual Ashley from this game, because I think it's a really cute outfit, and like it's just the heart on the cutout heart on the sweater would be really hard to do. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in school bylaws. How many ghosts are in the school? That's written in the bylaws. Move this out of the way so you can actually see the ghost. See? There's a ghost. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's a sport monster! He's totally mellowed out. Everyone's sport monster is no more. And here on out, I prefer that everyone to prefer my new name, Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he said, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Poor guy. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. The red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom, and it's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who would have commended such an entrance? It's Pop! He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty little chef's hat, a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, I get it now. And we get a new wing of the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Miriam, will you be my lady king? What an incredible turn of events! An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows. But either way, the crown and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist. So many more 3-day events. Yeah, so many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Okie dokie. The music of the dance is interrupted by a sound of sparking and electric hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance. Did no one show up on time? Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew that the whole time. No, you didn't, woman. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives! Yes, I know, it's almost 11. Just give me a few more minutes. It's like almost done. Howdy, classmates! And just like the first day when you met him, he has come prepared and fed the entire class. However, it's not enough, you just a bucket of chicken. It's time, it's a full meal! Ooh, that looks good. Wait, is that my coleslaw? I didn't get to the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. Okay, good. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Oh, time for our moment. Meg, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, I don't know. Just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance? I wonder you might tell me, what are the qualities you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off and we'll gladly spend it together with you, Meg. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something we need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school, do you really think running your restaurant is really the best path forward? Why are you so rude? Could it be you found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Well, clearly we've learned I can't, because I did this game again trying to learn his respect, but it looks like I didn't. Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Meg, I'm sure you'll find your place eventually. All along the way, I'll have you by my side. The end. God, I lost again! I'm so disappointed. I really thought I had it this time. Because of, like, all of the, like, I got so many extra hearts and stuff. I thought it would make up for me not doing well at the competition, but it really did feel like it was rigged. Like, there was no way to win. Because after a few of the questions, it was all just, you know, random, getting distracted ones that caused me to get my hand caught in the thing. I don't know. I might end up playing this again next week or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Because I honestly don't think there was anything else I could have done right. Like, I honestly feel like I did much better this time around than I did the first time. So I don't know where I went wrong. I want to watch, like, some other people's playthroughs and see how they did. But I feel like that's cheating, kind of, in a way. And I don't want to do that. But I might just go ahead and play this again next week. Or some other time. And if I lose again, then I'm just... I don't know. I really like doing this, though. I really like this game. I really think it's a lot of fun. I don't mind playing it again. I'm just mad that it seems like no matter what I do, I can't win that cooking contest. Yeah, you'll probably see me again, Jack, because I am determined to win this game, man. I am determined. It's just, it does seem impossible. But I think maybe, like, I really like doing this. I like streaming games and stuff. So what I might do is just, like, play a different, like, dating sim game. Because I really like this. So I might see if I can find some other ones to play. Or I might play this one again. I don't know. I might, like, a lot more time for me to play. So that way I can just keep doing it again and again and again and again. Until I finally get it right. But, honestly, my attention span isn't that great. I probably wouldn't be able to pay attention for that long. So, I don't know. But, let's see, what time is it? It's like 6 minutes till. So I got a few more minutes. Because I'm going to post a photo tonight at 11. So, like in a few minutes. So, I got some time. So, I don't know. So, if you want to ask me anything about the game or any other games or about anything, just go ahead. Ask away, man. But, yeah. So I think I'm probably gonna play this again. I don't really know, because kind of feeling like right now I'm just really disappointed in myself because I couldn't win his respect. Like, that was just so rude the way he said all that at the dance floor. Like, that's just really rude, and I really don't appreciate that. But find what doesn't make you hungry. I don't know, because like I actually have a few other dating sims like on my Steam that I haven't played yet that I bought during the last Steam sale where they were like 25 cents a game or something. So I think one of them's like an art school theme. I think I don't remember. And then I do have one that says I have another food one. I remember that now. I have one that's a pastry school. And that one's a little more complex than this one. In this one, there's only one like romantic partner you can pick. It's Colonel Sanders. I think there's only one. It's the only one I've ever pursued. But well, it's also called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. So I guess it is really the only one. And then the other one that I have on there, I think has 3 options. And so you can pick one of the 3 to play or to try to pursue. And then I also have Stardew Valley. That's not a dating simulator. I know it's not, but I kind of treat it like it is because I go in with the goal of like, okay, I want to romance this one. This one's going to be my husband, whether he likes it or not. Not sound creepy, of course, but that's what I do. Like, I pick the one I want. I'm trying to remember the one that I have most recently. I haven't played it in a long time, so I can't remember. I think it was Emmett or something. The one that's like, if y'all play the game, you'll know the one I'm talking about. It's the one that has the long red hair and is the poet that lives on the beach. That one. And that's the one that's my husband on that game. Because he's my favorite one. I think the next one I'm going to play is going to be Sebastian, which is the emo kid. Because I was an emo kid in high school. I am retired emo kid. So I do have a soft spot for him. Wait. Seems like I would treat Minecraft as a dating simulator. Wait a minute. Is that an option? Like, could I? Because I thought it was just blocks, and then like some monsters would come destroy your stacked up blocks. That was basically like digital Legos. So if there's a potential where I could treat it as a dating simulator, I might would. Because that sounds like fun. Because I also normally the only game I play is Sims. Like, I didn't buy it because I was a little kid and didn't have any money, so my dad bought it for me. When I was little, oh gosh, how old was I? Oh Lord, I think I was like 12 or something. Yeah, I think I was like 12. Because it was back when we had only one computer for the entire house. And my dad programs computers for a living, so that's why it's weird for us to only have one computer in the house. So I've had that game for a long time. That's like the only game I've ever played. The only game I've played consistently. And that's pretty much how I treat it too. Is I just try to make family trees and have really dramatic stories. And then sometimes I'll act out historic events and stuff in there because I'm like weird like that. The last time I did like the War of the Roses in like Tudor England. I played that completely out. That was real fun. Haven't done that in a while. But right now I'm playing I have just The Sims 4 on my computer, and I'm having fun with the vampires right now. I want to get them making magic really bad. Well, it's not called making magic. It was called making magic when they had it for Sims 2. Now it's Realm of Magic, I think is what they call it. And I really want that one because making magic was my favorite expansion pack for Sims 2. Because I love making spells and witches and stuff. So like every other person my age, I'm obsessed with Harry Potter to a point where it's weird. Go Hufflepuffs. Okay, so I could make Minecraft like a dating sim. Like a role-playing thing. Okay. I might try that. Though I've watched my brother play Minecraft a little bit, and it was like the most boring 5 minutes of my life. Just watching him stack and like hit bricks and things like that. Like, I have ADD, like legit, so I couldn't. I don't think I actually even lasted 5 minutes. So I did watch my youngest sister play WoW for a while. That lasted a little longer before I got bored. But again, watching someone else play a game is never as fun as playing it yourself, I know, so. Post time. Thank you, Jack, for reminding me. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I guess I might end up, I haven't really decided, but most likely I am going to stream this again because I really enjoy doing this. And it, like, legit, my feelings are hurt that he doesn't respect me as a chef. Which, legit, he shouldn't, because in real life, I could barely boil water. But still, it upsets me that I can't win this game. And because I'm not used to playing games where there's a win and a lose, I guess that just makes it more frustrating to me. But, because I'm not used to losing a game. So I'm probably going to end up streaming this again later. Check out the stories on my Instagram, Meg Joy and In Emotion with Megan, for see if I decide doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on this, and I'll see you again later. Oh, and hit the subscribe button while you're here, by the way, because I am going to be doing a giveaway of one of my photos when this YouTube channel hits 100 subscribers. So get everyone you know to subscribe to my channel so I can get to 100. And then I can start giving away photos. Because what I'm going to do is every time I hit another 100, like when I hit 200, when I hit 300, I'm going to give away like a certain amount of prints. Like when I hit 100, I'm going to give away 1. When I hit 200, I'll give away 2, and so on and so forth. So get everyone you know to subscribe to my channel so I can start giving away prints. So I'm going to see y'all later. I'm going to go post real quick on Instagram. So go over there and go like it. So bye.